So over in Japan, a lot of things happened this weekend. They had the 3-on-3 Autumn Tournament with the winners being Luffy, Sakazuki, as well as Katakuri. And I'll talk a little bit more about the meta and OP-05 in another video, because in this video, I want to talk about the character reveals that happened. And I gotta give a shout out to Vampire, because Vampire posted the translation on Twitter. Shout out to Vampire. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out his channel. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. So go and show him some love and tell him your boy sent you there. But with that being said, I want to talk about the Gecko Moria. I want to talk about the Zoro, as well as the Sanji that were all revealed. And I just want to talk about the effects and why I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to play OP-05 when it comes. I'm having a ton of fun with OP-04 currently, but OP-06 looks scary as hell. I feel like the meta is gonna be cracked wide open, which has me absolutely excited to see what type of things are cooked up. But hey man, the power creep is real and in full effect. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about Gecko Morio first. 8 cost, 9,000 power. On play, choose up to 1 4 cost and 1 2 cost or less character from your trash. Play one of them and then play the remaining rested. So you get to play 2 characters when you play this. You get to develop 3 bodies for 8 Dawn. Now, here's the crazy thing about this Gecko Moria. By the way, the art, can we just talk about the art for this card? Shit, the art for all of these, well, this is secret. I was gonna say for all of the SRs, these are secret. But the art that we've seen so far in this set, like just in general, has been absolutely amazing. OP-06 has some fantastic art. Like pretty much almost all of them have been bangers. I would have to say the only art I don't really like is probably the regular art Yamato leader, but that could change. We'll see how that looks with the alt art, but that's the only art that I would say is kind of mid. Outside of that, everything else is on point and banging. Now, in terms of this Gecko Moria, this ability is insane, right? So again, 9,000 power, 8 cost body. That's gonna be sick, right? Like that in itself is good. You're developing 2 more bodies. The crazy thing about this is the fact that it is generic, right? Like it doesn't say pick 2 Thriller Bark characters, right? Or pick up a 4 cost or lower Thriller Bark character and a 2 cost or lower Thriller Bark character. It's just any 4 cost or less character. Why is this important? Well, that means that any black leader that will want to do something like this will be able to utilize this Gecko Moria, but then also any mixed color leaders. So if you have black red, if we have black yellow, right, with some of the combinations that we currently have, blue black, right, you can basically play any character, because at this point there's no color restriction, right? There's no type restriction. So if you're playing this in a mixed color deck, then you can go ahead and bring a 4 cost back. You can go ahead and bring a 2 cost back of green or black, or sorry, obviously black or blue, right? Any of those things. I feel like that is going to be absolutely insane. Like for me, I'm so excited about this Gecko Morio card. Like I think it has so much potential, and I think that it opens up so many more lines of play for black. I feel like black is a deck that at first is pretty linear. Now with Sakazuki, there's so many different things that you could do in terms of your lines of play, and so Sakazuki's an extremely fun and skilled deck to pilot. Now you add a card like this. Would this card be using Sakazuki? I don't know, but all I'm saying is that this allows you to have plays in decks, Gecko Moria included, and probably Perona as well as other leaders, in decks that will allow you to do things that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to do just because of this card. So for that and that alone, this card is like, I had to make a video when I seen this card alone, because it just got me so hyped. The fact that it's generic like this, whoo! Hey man, this set's looking fire. All right, next up, we got to talk about Zoro, the secret rare of the set. So in typical Zoro fashion, this Zoro can swing 3 times. So once per turn, right, when attacking, you can rest 1 Dawn, set this character to active. So what that means is you could do your regular swing, you rest 1 Dawn, you set him to active, you could swing again. However, it has another ability, activate main, once per turn, rest 2 Dawn, set this character as active. So for 3 Dawn, this character could swing 3 times with 9,000 power. This card looks like it's gonna be absolutely nuts. And you know what I'm excited to play this in personally? I'm excited to play this in my Odin deck. I'm super geeked to play this in my Odin deck, right? You know, I'm just thinking about a board state where I have Denjiro and I have this on the board, and then I also have my leader ability. Like, hey, this Zoro, man, these 9 cost cards are just so powerful. There's so many different things that you could do with this. I'm sure that there's other green leaders that are going to be able to abuse the hell out of this as well. I'm thinking of Yamato. Yellow-green Yamato is going to be absolutely excited to develop a body like this on board, as well as having a leader that has double attack as well. I mean, my God. Bro, OP-06 is crazy. This is a secret rare, man. If people are going to want to be getting play sets of this, man, it's going to be kind of be like Katakuri, right? Katakuri is an OP card. You need a play set. It's secret rare. It's going to be quite pricey. And it's Zoro and the Artist Fire. Man, come on now. Okay, now let's go over Sanji, my friend. This card is going to allow for some absolutely absurd shenanigans. On play, reveal one card from the top of your deck. And then if that card revealed is 9 costs or less other than Sanji, you can play that card and you place the rest on the remaining bottom of your deck. Now, obviously, it says reveal up to 1, play up to 1. You know what I mean? So you're going to reveal that one card. If it is a character that's cost 9 or less, you're going to go ahead and play it. So, with that being said, you could play things like your Mihawk. You can go ahead and play things like Yamato if you're playing Queen, right? I'm sure there's going to be other powerful blue cards in this set. You can go ahead and play things like your Borsalino, right? And the best thing about this too is that if you're playing decks like Queen or some other blue decks that are going to want to play things, whether it be like the Peronas of the world, the Doflamingos, or even the Extrix of the world, you'll very easily be able to stack your deck and then make sure that you guarantee hit with what you want with this Sanji. I feel like this just adds yet another amazing top end card in blue. You know what's so funny? I was just thinking about like blue the other day and just the top end cards that they have, right? So let's take a look at cost, okay, not cost 8. Let's take a look at cost 9 for some of the top end cards, right? You have your Draco Mihawks, which we all know how powerful that is. Then you take a look at your cost 10, you have both of these Kaidos. You have the OP-04 Kaido, as well as, let me just make this bigger so you guys could see it. There we go. We have the OP-04 Kaido, as well as the OP-05 Kaido, that are really good cards. And then now on top of that, you also can put in this new Sanji as well. I mean, like, blue just has so many really nice top end cards depending on the type of build that you want to run. I'm super excited for OP-06. Like, I'm having fun with OP-04. My mind is focused on OP-05, but OP-06 is in the far distant future, but it looks scary. It looks scary, but hype. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think the power creep is too much? Do you guys think it's just right? Do you guys think that we're progressing at the correct rate? Let me know in the comment section below. Love you guys. Catch you soon. Peace.